as soon as you have some salary increase, some tax rebates which are disappearing, or VAT refunding which is also disappearing, then of course for all the countries like Europe or US, we are buying some components from our IPO office, and this is in fact affecting it. So the way to counter it, first you have to let's say get very involved with what is going on and try to plan what is going on so that you can react. And the other thing is use your networks also and your peers, meeting some other purchasing guys like in this supply chain summit, and then try to anticipate what's going on. There are a lot of strong and tough negotiation with the supplier. Who's gonna take those costs? Is it going to be the final customer? Is it going to be us? So we have several ways to solve this, by negotiation, by resourcing. And another way is also to put competition within China with the current suppliers that we have, looking forward to other places, like in the west of China, out of the coastal areas. And the other solution is to look at what is going on in Asia, Southeast Asia, East Asia, for the next low-cost country in the next 5 years, and to be ready to be there already with some footprints, so you're able to develop ready and being there the first one to be ready in 3 to 5 years. That would be the different ways. So the first reaction was to try to understand what is the history of it, because from what I understood and the different articles that you can read, there was some guilt and issues on both sides, from the China side but also from the American side. The example we are talking about is there was a problem in the specification which was given to the Chinese supplier. So it's difficult from an external point of view to understand the whole story behind, and I think medias are making a lot of noise on it. Is it a way to regulate a little bit all the export of Chinese product to US, or how is it manipulated politically? I don't know. So this is the first reaction we have. From our side, as we are working on safety product, we have a very strong focus on quality. And what we put in place is following the norm ISO TS 16949. This is for the specialist of automotive, they would understand. Those are quality norms, checking how the process is stable. This is checking the stability of the process versus checking the parts at the end of the process. So what we do is that we implicate our SQDs, supplier quality development engineers, very early in the process, and we monitor very closely the supplier to try to understand if he makes a part, is it by chance or is it because this process is very stable. So it means a lot of work in China. It means that you have to be very present at the supplier site. So my team members are traveling a lot. We all travel a lot to be able to be at all the supplier sites at the right time. And following the whole process control that we have and all the system that we have in our company, following this norm, this is the only way to be sure that we get good parts. So following these events, we did not put something special in place, but we just reinforce and focus on what we are currently doing, and at this moment this is showing success. Talents are lacking or missing. Well, I think there are very good professionals in China, though not a lot. I think not enough, at least, because everybody is coming here, especially in Shanghai, for purchasing matters. All the IPOs offices are in Shanghai most of the time. Some are thinking, though, to go to other places, but then it's even an even bigger shortage of talents in other places. So in that case, I think still Shanghai or Beijing are very good places to find talents. They have good universities. Though I think it's depending on what you expect. The expectations are sometimes too high from our side, and the education system, is it the same as what we have in US or in Europe? I'm not sure. So the market is here. Our expectation have to adapt to the market. Then capturing the right people is a very strong and efficient selection process, which is not easy. It's a cultural thing to make interviews, and you have to be used to get interviews with Chinese people. It's not the same at all as a US guy or a European guy. And the question is then retaining those people and developing those people. So you have to invest and trust. If you're always suspicious, are they going to leave, are they going to go to another company or whatever, then you do nothing. And doing nothing, then you get nothing. So retaining programs, we talk about taking care a lot of people. This is a big difference between Europe and China. You need really, as a manager, you really need to take care of people and to be very close to your people, to understand how do they feel and so on. Bringing training, this is really essential. Salary package is, I'm not sure this is the biggest focus, but this is also part of a whole. And also that the employee can see that there is a future and a development in the company. If he sees that this company is going to die, I mean, there are so many opportunities in Shanghai or in Beijing that just jump to another company. So, yeah, I would say a visibility on future, that they are going to develop together with the company, that they have a good working environment with their boss, that they feel comfortable, that the boss is trusting them, I think is the most important things.